Let's get into making something in Webflow. Okay, cool. So, community member named Sebastian sent this idea in. So again, if you want your idea to be in a future stream, follow the link that Jake posted in live chat. But here we go. Sebastian said, "Can you do this in Webflow?" And I said, "Maybe." So, yeah, we're gonna try this. I broke it down in my head. I did not practice this before the stream, so we're just gonna go live on it. So let's break this down. What I see is a 3D box. Okay, so a 3D box just for this, and I'm pointing at my screen like you can see. Um, there's a box here, one side of the box and one side of the box and they have overflow set to hidden. So what I'm gonna do is the first thing I'm gonna do. Let's do a 2D version of one of these lines and make it go up and down on hover, and then we'll try to make it 3D. Okay. Um. So here we go. Penny says it would have been fine as April's Fool's Day joke. The problem was the early release accident. Ah, yes. A could wait. Can you scroll again? Wait a minute. Did someone send in? Hold on. What was that? Oh, there it is. Krenchnik. Thank you so much for the coffee. Yay! Coffees. There we go. Cheers. Thank you. I think you can actually do it, but it's going to be hard as F. Okay, well, we'll see. All right, so I just closed my window. Hold on. There we go. So first things first. What? First things first. Put up my branding. There we go. All right, next. Let's put in a section, and I'm going to make that section 100 VH just so we can put things in a center. So we do flex center, so we can just put things in the center. Okay, cool. All right, they're using purple, so let's just try to copy as much as possible. So I'm going to use purple for the background color. Let's put a div in the center, and we're going to, let's max width at 900 and expand it. All right, there we go. So now I'm going to put another div inside. I know I'm going a little bit fast, but if I figure it out, I'll go ahead and back up and explain. Because this is just me riffing right now, just going off the cuff. So here we go. So I have a div block, and this div block is going to, we're going to call this text box wrapper. And we're going to do overflow hidden. And let's go ahead and put a text inside of here. So we have a text in this one. What's with my nose? Okay, in this one we're going to say, let's, hello world. Let's just do hello world. Okay. Text box wrapper. Let's add some, make it white. Change the font a little bit. All the cool kids are using Montserrat. Make this extra bold. All caps. Let's do like 52. There we go. All right. So we have this hello world. And what I want to do when I hover over this text box wrapper, I want this hello world to slide down. Okay? And then when I unhover, or like hover off, then I want the hello world to slide back up. So let's do this. On mouse hover. Oh, I should give this a class name. text box. Hold on. What's with my nose? Jeez. Yeah. I think it's my nose hairs or something. Okay. Jake, if you want, go ahead and use this as a screenshot for the YouTube thumbnail. Any one of those. All right. Start animation. So what I'm trying to do is on mouse hover, I want to start an animation. In a custom animation, I'm going to say text box hover on. And so I'm going to affect this text box and move it on an ease and move it down 100%. So that way it's there. So what I'm doing is basically that, from 0 to 100. And then on the hover out, I'm just going to duplicate that and set this back to its original state right down here to 0. All right, cool. So if we preview, that's what we want. Cool. So far, I think I'm doing it right. I think I'm doing it right. Mirko, thank you. Cheers. Coffee. Keeps me going. All right. So I have that hello world, and let's copy and paste this. And okay. All right. So I have 2 of them. Okay. So what I'm doing in my head is if I hover over this, like for example, let me prototype it for you. So this is going to start negative 100% on the what? Oh, nope. I need to give these different names. So this is text box 1, and this one is text box 2. And text box 2, this is going to go negative 100. So when I hover over this guy, text box 1 will slide down. At the same time, text box 2 will also slide down and do one of these. So it looks like we only have one text box that's just going down, but it's actually 2 of them. Okay. So let me remove that right there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to have to remove that mouse hover, and we're going to go on this one. And we're going to say on hover. It's on hover. That goes down. And let's change the class so it's going to only doing text box 1. And let's set it to all elements with this exact combo class. Raquel, I think I'm doing it right. That's my thought process every time I work on Webflow. I mean, you'll never know if you're doing it wrong until you try. All right. So, I mean, it's good to go through that and say, I think I'm doing it right. I think. And then you hit a roadblock and you're like, bah! And then you ask for help, and it's okay. I mean, we're here to help. Yes, Mirko, we're going to change the perspective to 2D, 3D soon. But let's get this first part of the text sliding down. All right, so we got that. Now let's get this text box and set its initial state to negative 100%. And then we move it back to 0 like that. And so, okay, we're getting somewhere. And And for the hover off, we just do the same thing. Let me just delete this and duplicate the one we've edited. There we go. So hover off. Delete this initial state, and so we have the two text boxes there. So this one right here, we're gonna put it back to -100, and this right here is gonna go back to 0. And it's gonna go like that. All right, so let's preview. I don't think I have the eases right. Hold on. Yeah, I don't. I have to set the ease. One was linear and the other one was ease. All right, we're going to go here, double check our ease. Yep, our ease is set to linear. We need to set it to ease. There we go. Now it should look smooth. Ah, there it is. Oh, my nose. Should I pluck my nose hairs during stream? Okay, there we go. All right, so now make it 3D. Okay, so okay, so I think we're gonna need a wrapper around both of these. All right, so let me put another div, and we'll just call this text box outer wrapper. I don't know. And we're gonna put these two in there. So we have this box. Jeez, my nose. We're gonna put this box, and we're going to make this 3D. But in order to do that, you need to tell its parent to enable 3D modes. How to do that is I'm going to take its parent, scroll down to the bottom right, 2D, 3D transforms, hit the kebab menu, child perspective, just put it 2000, and there we go. Now we can take this text box outer wrapper and let's play around with the transforms. So, okay. Okay, so I'm doing it backwards. That's fine, whatever. Let's see here. So I need to like rotate it on the Z, I think. Okay, we'll rotate on the Z. I should center these. Hold on, text box wrapper, center. There we go. All right, so we have this on the Z. And then we want to flatten it out. Nope, not the Y. Oh, okay, we're getting somewhere. There we go. I like it. So I did 40 degrees on the X, 0Y, -40 on the Z. I think that looks like it, yeah? All right. Also, I want to enable 3D mode for its children too. So I can go ahead and click that kebab menu and do children perspective 2000. And we'll take this text box wrapper and I'm going to call it number 2. Give it a combo class with number 2. And then plus rotate. Is it the Y? No, not the Y. Is it the X? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, it could be. Okay, hold on. Let me just double check. Okay, so it's not the Z. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so it is the X, but I need to set the transform origin to the top. So imagine there's a like an anchor point, and so everything in the is being 3D in the center. I need to put it top center. So to do that, I need to go to my 2D, 3D transforms, and then kebab menu, and for the transform settings, I need to anchor it to the top center. And then now I can do my X right here. There we go. There we go. Bam. And Akut said it was hard to do. No. No, sir. I don't believe that. Should I? Okay, I can just do a perfect 90 degrees. So negative 90 on the X. Bam. Yeah, it's like a hinge. Thank you, Brian. There we go. And so, if I hover, if I preview, come on, Akut. Where are you at? Wait, let me set the interaction to the actual text box wrapper. It's getting all glitchy. So let me delete it from there and apply it to its parent. Hover on, hover off, preview. Ugh, okay. It's kind of glitchy. I want it like if I'm here, it should happen. Oh, okay, because the div block. I'll just do it on the section. I guess it's working. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Here, let me publish it and you guys can play around with it. Jose, welcome. Thanks for the claps. Mentalix, you are the best too. Thank you. You're the best for watching. Here, let me copy pasta that into chat. Let's go back here. Fireworks from Penny. Yeah. So I feel like you just rinse and repeat and you're good to go. Like if I want to add another. Okay. And probably, okay, here. Wait, let's not go too ahead of ourselves. If I go like this and say this is number 2, can I just cheat this and move? I mean, yeah, sure, why not, you know? So I'm just using the translation. There you go. Right there. If I preview, wait, I don't need the interaction with this because this is doing it already. Sorry, Mama's calling me right now if you called me. There you go. Not too hard. And like, okay, so what they did though is okay. I think there's one more step. All right, so let's back up. I'm going to delete one. And then I'll redo this thing again from scratch just to tell you, just to do it slower. All right. But I feel like, hold on. Okay, so that goes up. So hello world. So I'm doing it backwards, whatever. I need a, it looks smooth without a delay. What are you talking about? I need a delay. Wait, they have, yeah, there's no delay. It's smooth. All right. I feel like the second part right here needs another word. Okay. And so we'll call this text another word. Okay. And this is going to be number 3. Text box number 3. WP WordPress? What? Secret update. So let's see here. Duplicate. This one should go to number 3. But this one should start. Oh, I'm pushing the text box wrapper. Oh, okay. I have to set a height. Okay, hold on. Okay, making sense. So this text box wrapper has to be a certain height to cut off the third line. So all text box wrappers should be height 52. I feel like it broke something. Let's just keep going. Trust in the process. What is going on? Why is that text box 3? This should be to 2. Oh god. Webflow's glitching again. I have to recreate this. Oh, my nose. Unlike some Twitch streamers, I mute my mic when I sneeze. If you know who I'm talking about, it's a variety streamer. Okay, back. Okay, kind of works. I think I ruined something when I set the height to this. Okay. Okay. I think 42. Let's try it again. So I set the height to 42. Okay, we're back to where we were. That's what I want. Now this new text box number 3. Let me duplicate, and this one is moving to 0. So this one actually, oh, sorry. So this one should be starting at 100, and this one should go back to 0, right? And then we set the ease. There we go. Okay, so if I hover, and now we just need to bring that new line in. So let's delete this, duplicate this, and we're gonna have line 3. So you are the opposite. You're gonna go 0. Number 2, you're going to go back to negative 100, and you are going to go back to negative 100. Or is it positive 100? 50. Where are you? Number 3, where are you? What? Am I doing it wrong? Yeah, you slide up to 0. So negative 100. And then you slide up. Oh my god, I can't see you. Where are you? Oh. Only children with this class. This should be all elements. There you are. Found you. Okay. There we go. Let me just double check my hover. Making sure it's all elements. All elements. Okay, cool. Now if I copy paste and move this, let's go ahead and delete the interaction. So I'll do it slower, don't worry. There we go. I think I missed a step. Oh, because this okay, yeah. I mean, we did it. We did it, right? I mean, that means I would have to add another thing. Oh wait. Oh god. My brain wants to finish it. Yes, brain. Finish it. All right. So this number 3 right here, we're going to call it number 4. We need to add this inside of here to finish this. Finish it. All right. So let's duplicate, call it number 4. Now I'm so confused. My brain is breaking. Well, we'll see. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, take number 4. This is number 4, right? Am I selected on number 4? Yeah, okay, so we're on number 4. I know I've probably lost most of you, but I promise I will explain. All right. On hover, your move on a percentage is 0%, and I want to move you. Yeah, okay. Move you up to negative 100%, and then when I hover, move you back down. This is all elements on an ease, and move you back down to 0%. There you go. Good job. Oh, yes. And now on hover off, on text box number 4, we're going to move you back up to negative 100%. There you go. I think I did it wrong, or I'm missing something else, but whatever. Ugh, I need the hello world in here. How come I don't see it? Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna finish this. I need a 5th text box. Wow, it got complicated real fast. All right, okay. Not on the second one. So this one needs 3. Wait, what happened to the hello world here? Am I missing something? What happened to? Okay, so hello world, right? This one right here, text box number 1. It's gone. Am I supposed to be like this and then? Oh, okay. So number 5 or 4, whatever, is thank you, Raquel. Brain is breaking. This one, where is this? Wait, number 4. There we go. Okay. Okay. So so we have to go negative 200? Interesting. And then here it goes to 100. All right, that's fine. Whatever. And then on hover off, number 4. Nope, that's 3. That's 4. Number 4 goes back to 200. And I think that's it. That has to be it. Persistence! Believe in the path. The process. Yes! I did it. The ease is wrong. Oh. Let's just select all and set the ease. There we go. Select all and set the ease, just to double check. Yes! That's cool. So, what I did was I started from something super duper simple that I can break down in my head. And it is just a masking effect of 2 text boxes. Or 1 text box that goes down. And it's being masked by overflow hidden. So, let's go ahead and add a div. Control E, add a div. And we're going to use text box, class name text box wrapper. All right. And so what I did with that was I set a height. I set a set height, and I make sure the overflow is hidden. And this is what creates that masking effect. So anything that goes beyond the bounds of this element will not show. So now I can put a text box inside of there. And let's give it a name of text box. Give it some hello world. Okay. And these font styles are driven by its parent. So you can tell by the orange. So value comes from text box wrapper. Same goes for all of these that are orange. I've centered it, made it white, a height of 0.8 dash, font weight, and font. All right. And then I tested this by going to the text box wrapper and adding a hover effect. All right, so mouse hover, start animation. We're going to create a new animation. We're going to call it hover. Okay. And I'm going to affect the text box. So I'm going to click on the text box, and all I'm going to do is move. A transform move, and set that easing to ease, and make the Y on a percentage. So I'm going to change the Y to a percentage, and I'm going to move it down. So how to move it down is you go positive on the Y, because 0 starts at the top, and if you want to push something down, you have to go adding positive numbers. So like that. So all the way up to 100, and there you go. So now you have this masking effect. And it just goes like that. And then we do the opposite with the hover, or hover out. And so I can start an animation, and rather than just rebuilding this from scratch, I can just click on the kebab menu, duplicate, and change this to hover out. And for that text box value, the ease is already set because I just duplicated this, and I can set this back to 0. Okay, and so 0, it started at 100%, and so I'm, what? Just children, all elements. There we go. So it goes back to 0%. All right. And if your interaction isn't working, like how it was for me, a quick fix is just set this to all elements with this class instead of the children. So I'm going to fix that here too. Set it to all elements, preview, and there you go. Turin, I'm thinking when you are doing a design to development process in a live stream, Figma or Adobe XD to Webflow. Yeah, I mean, if I had time, those take a lot longer. I need to find time to do that because that's basically what I do for clients. They give me a Figma file or Adobe XD, and I just translate that whole thing into Webflow, and I add interactions that feel good. Yeah. All right. So after that, we need to do a second text box. All right. And if I just copy and paste this in preview, they both do the same thing. So I just have the same things happening. I just copy and pasted this. And when I hover over one of them, they do the same thing. So now, this text box, I'm going to say that this has text box number 2, a combo class in number 2. But I want to move it. Oh, wait, can I do relative? Negative. Maybe I done it easier. Whoa, that looks so seamless. Those are actually 2 different texts, but it looks like it's just one. All right, so what I just learned now is just I'll set the relative position relative and move it negative 100%. Now, if let's see here. And now for the 3D-ness, what I have to do is I have to wrap this again with another box. So I'm gonna Control D, div, and put these inside of this new box. All right, so I have a new box here. And I wanna make this 3D. So I can move both of these text boxes in a 3D space and then move this again in its own 3D space. So in order to turn on 3D, you go to the div, the parent div, you go to the kebab menu, and you set the children perspective to 2000. 3D mode on. See ya, A-Cut. Thank you for stopping by. And then, with this div block, we can go ahead and add a 3D rotation. So we're going to play around with the Z, X, Y, and Z. So this one, I think it was like 43, 0, and negative 40. All right. And now for this text box wrapper right here, we need to make that 3D. So right here on its parent, I'm going to turn on 3D mode for its children. Go to this text box wrapper, give it a class name of like 2, and set the X to 90. And also set its own transform origin to be hinged at the top center. Go to preview. And that's it. That's the basics of that. You want to go even further, then make sure that you have like a pillow to punch. So if you get frustrated, you have some way to positively let go of that frustration, because it gets it'll break your brain a little bit. But you can do it if you just rewind this live stream. But it is possible. So yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's fun to play with. Um, so here's the thing. How far can I undo? Let me just, can I undo to where I have everything? Whoa, how far can I undo? Cool. All right. So, if you're a paying Pixel Geek member, you can request this as a clonable. I'll send you a copy of this. Yeah. So that's how I'm doing things now. These are of value now. I'm learning, and I have to stop devaluing myself, which I've done for 37 years, 37 and a half years of my life. So I'm learning. So if you want this as a clonable, you can have it. Just request it on the chat board. Go to pixelgeek.community and it'll be there.